Hi, this is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Ascendant Sign. I notice when I do my videos, I see everybody's always looking up their sun sign, and you need to use the chart calculator below on my website to figure out what planets you have in what signs or house to kind of follow these videos. But what is an ascendant sign? An ascendant sign is different than your sun sign, okay? Like, I'll give you an example. I am an Aries sun, and I have a Virgo ascendant. The ascendant is what people see upon first meeting you. People may look at me and say, okay, she's kind of conservative, she's, subdued, very analytical, she seems to be, analytical type of person, But they really get to know me, and they discover that I'm not as subdued as they thought. Like, wow, this chick can have a temper. Woo, who'd have known? But yeah, so I'll give you another example. Let's say that I want to do a good one. Let's say you're a Leo sun, but your ascendant is Cancer. People, when they see you having a Cancer ascendant, may say, oh, he or she is shy, kind of introverted, a little bit shy when, you first meet this person. But people who really know you, you're very outgoing. You're not shy. You're probably shy when you meet somebody. But when they get to know you, different story. So your sun sign is way different than your ascendant. And your ascendant can tell you a lot about your personality and the type of, a little bit about the characteristics about yourself that will be constant throughout your life. It can give you a little information about the 7th house, because the ascendant is opposing your 7th house. And the 7th house is what? Your marriage partner. So I'm going to be giving you a little information depending on your ascendant sign, what kind of marriage partner you probably would be attracted to. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about what you need. I want to say an ascendant sign is kind of like, what are you here to do? And what is it that you're needing to do in this life? And it's not the true note that I'm talking about. The ascendant is kind of like how you're going to carry out what you need to do. Okay? Look at it that way. Well, I'm going to go and do the videos. Stay tuned for yours. Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I'm here to give you a little information on the ascendant signs. What does it mean when you have your ascendant in Leo? Well, Leo's whole thing in life is I shine. And what your ascendant is, it's kind of like how you're going to go about doing what you need to do in this life. How are you going to do this? And you have to look at your true note to figure out what you're working toward. But, you're going to want to see where the sun is in your chart, because how do you shine? Well, wherever the sun is, it shows where you're going to shine. So, I want to say, first I want to give you a little information on the sun. The ascendant is different than your sun. The ascendant is what you show people when you first meet them. That's how they say, oh my God, this person's so bubbly and outgoing and this and this. And all of a sudden they find out you have a Cancer sun, and you're like, well, when I really get to know them, they're so shy, or. So your sun is different. Your ascendant is what you show the outer world when they meet you. And your sun is pretty much, when they get to know you, that's what they see, okay? So I want to say, because Leo is ruled by the sun, okay? So your ascendant and your sun sign kind of go hand in hand. So you're meant to shine in this life. Where are you meant to shine? So find where your sun is. Now, if your sun happens to be in the 12th house, you may feel like, I can't shine. What's up? I don't have my rays. I don't know what's going on. Well, the 12th house is the house of things that are hidden. So if you have your sun in the 12th house, you're probably going to shine in a far away place, like if you were to travel. If you ever look at the actress Anne Margaret, her chart, well, her chart, she has her sun in the 12th house. And she became an actress, so she shined. The thing is, she's from Sweden, and she came to America and became a big star. So a lot of people who have the sun in the 12th house, Usually the father is not in their life for some reason. He maybe passed away, left as a kid, he wasn't around, their relationship could have been estranged, okay? If you have a sun in the 12th house, you probably do better far away places, okay? Okay, that being said, I just wanted to cover the 12th house because some people are like, well, if I'm supposed to shine and it's the 12th house, what does that mean? It means you need to go far away somewhere else where you will shine. Anyway, okay, more on Leo Ascendant. Leos attract attention like magnets, and they can't help it. They radiate energy and happiness, and people just want to know them, and they're, I want to say, magnetic, and charismatic. So if you have a Leo Ascendant, you may be very attractive, okay? People will just, even if you don't want attention, you're getting it, unless your sun is in the 12th house. Then if you go somewhere else and travel, you'll probably get attention. Okay. Also, Leo Ascendants, usually very confident people, very secure in themselves. Physically, I want to say Leos usually have a great head of hair their whole life. I know, I'm jealous. I have thin hair. It sucks. So those people you see with wonderful hair, and if it's a guy and he's got like gorgeous thick still hair and he's like older, he's probably got a Leo Ascendant. So, what else? Leo Ascendants they have this energy about them. It's like a charisma, and a lot of actors have Leo Sun or Ascendant, and if you have a Leo Ascendant, you could be very dramatic, especially when you don't get your way. You like lavish things, people may see, oh my God, he or she's all about the glitz and the glam, and she likes bling or whatever. Maybe he does too. That's a Leo Ascendant for you. They like to stand out. They love it. Love, love, love. Also, speaking of love, they're very generous people. So if they're a Leo Ascendant, and you're probably very generous in relationships, and you probably give maybe lavish gifts, but you're expecting it in return, just so you know. Sometimes Leo Ascendants have issues because here's the thing. You like to be number one, and that's a good thing because nobody wants to settle for second, If somebody is dating you and they put you in the position of option instead of priority, chances are you're not going to keep them around. Leo does not like being in a position other than number one. So I want to say one bad thing is you got to remember there's other person in the relationship. So sometimes you're thinking about you a lot, and not that you're conceited, but you can forget about the other person, not thinking, I don't think Leos intend it, because the whole thing, in their life is about them to shine. So it's got to kind of be about them because they're supposed to shine. That's who they are. But you got to keep in mind that your partner needs to shine sometimes too. And you maybe do something for that person, And I know already, I don't have to tell you that because you're already generous. So you may lavish your partner on her birthday or whatever and go nuts. But you do get upset when you feel like you're not getting it back. And you can be dramatic when you don't get your way. So that's one thing. What else? I want to say, too, you have a lot of drive and staying power. Faithfulness is going to be key with a Leo Ascendant, big time. I'm looking at my notes just to see if I'm forgetting anything. Oh my God, another thing you guys would be great at, too. You guys can be like walking commercials because you're so dramatic and usually you attract so much attention. You're really good for like ad promotions and like being a commercial for somebody or promoting someone, because people they're drawn to you anyway because of your magnetic energy, and something about you just stands out, and you're dramatic, and a lot of actors are Leo, so there you go. And I want to say usually choose hairstyles and clothing that are, youthful, and you love color. You're not afraid of colors. You're not afraid to stand out. You guys are kids at heart, You're always, you know, fun and loving and want to have fun. Don't forget, Leo rules the 5th house, so you show people you're fun. You love, hang out with me, it'll be great. You'll get attention, it'll be wonderful. That's how it is, I guess being a Leo ascendant is kind of like being a little celebrity sometimes, My ex had a Leo ascendant, yes. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that one. What else? I swear to you, not kidding, every guy I've dated, seriously, has had a Leo ascendant. I do not know why. I'm trying to figure this out, but, maybe it's because my Mars is in Aquarius. I don't know. Anyway, what else? If you want to find out where you're going to shine in life, like I said, look where your sun is in your chart. It'll give you more information. Also, in regards to relationships and partnerships, you have Aquarius on your descendant. That means that you may want to be marry or date a person who's very eccentric, very intelligent. Perhaps, this person may even think beyond their years. They may be ahead of themselves, revolutionary type of person. They could be a rebel too. You could be with someone who, because see, don't forget, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And what does that mean? That means that the partner that you probably are with or you're attracted to likes to do things out of the blue, One bad thing I would say, it's very hard. If you have Uranus on your 7th house cusp, you may be apt to break off a relationship like this. Like it ends quickly. What the heck happened, and, the thing is you got to get into cahoots with the partner and figure out a balance, But your partner could be very eccentric, very intelligent, very offbeat in some way because it's ruled by Uranus. They could be, like I said, a free thinker. They're probably going to want their space, and they're probably going to be independent, very independent person. What else? Did I say intelligence? It's going to be a must because, Uranus is the higher mind. So this person would be probably thinking in advance. And it may come off to people like, your partner may come off to people like, oh my God, this person's so weird. What's with them? Something is eccentric about the partner, okay? But it may be just because they're advanced, they're beyond their years, or they're revolutionary, Or it could be too, they're just offbeat. You ever meet these people like who like to dress quirky or funny and rainbow socks or whatever it is, But Leo's a confident sign. They can handle it. They're like, I am me, she is she. It's all good, The only thing I could think of is, too, the relationships may end quickly and start, like it feels like unstable. So you need to watch out for that, okay? Well, anyway, and again, don't yell at me. I am a Leo ascendant and I do not have Aquarius on my 7th house cusp. Not everybody does. It depends on how big your houses are. It depends if you have an interception. There's a lot of factors, but for the most part, if you have a Leo ascendant, you have an Aquarius descendant. So there. Anyway, I hope this helps you out and gives you some information. If you would like to take a class that I'm having, I have a basic class going and an aspects class after that. Sign up below. Also, I have my computer signed me out. Heck. Also, I have go to my website and do your chart because a lot of people are looking up the wrong signs. They keep looking up their sun signs. I have friends who don't know a lot about astrology, and they're like, oh, I like the video, and I noticed that they're looking up the same sign for everything. No, 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 no. You have a sun and a moon and a Venus and a Mars, and you have different signs that those planets are in. You have to figure out what sign they're in and then look up that video. So go to my website, do the birth chart calculator. It'll tell you where your signs and planets are, and then you will be looking up the correct video. Anyway, I will be doing, my next video is going to be Mars. The ladies will want to watch it because it's a lot about the partnerships. So, juicy stuff. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.